gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car. I can still get shot by the police. I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comment section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Quavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
A deadly crime-free weekend for a second week across Metro Atlanta. It comes as city officials point towards rising homicide numbers. CBS 46's Yasmina Alston is live for us at Atlanta Police.
They both cold.
Headquarters with this troubling new data. Yasmina, good evening.
Yes, Savannah, good evening. And as of last week, homicides were up by 49% so far this year in the city. And now Atlanta police are investigating 2 more homicides. A busy weekend in Atlanta for police, who responded to 2 homicide scenes Saturday night as the number of homicides in the city has increased drastically. In Southwest Atlanta, police say 4 women and 1 man were shot on Cleveland Avenue.
Cleveland Avenue. We keep hearing that. They're making the city unbearable, man. These super gremlins are on demon time.
The women were in stable condition, but investigators tell us the man was killed. Shortly before that, officers responded to Sunset Avenue in Northwest Atlanta, where a 21-year-old man was shot and killed. The murders coming after numbers show that homicides and rapes are up so far this year in the city. Atlanta Police Chief Rodney Bryant recently spoke in front of Atlanta's Public Safety Committee about the crime, including where we stand with homicides.
Even if we do see this bad guy with a weapon on him, we have to work harder to be able to get that gun off of him, because just because we see the bulge now doesn't mean that we can go into it the same way.
Meanwhile,
So you hear him, he see the sagging pants and the bulge, and they can't really approach because now everybody's kind of strapped up, and it does make it a little more difficult because unless you know for a fact that that's your guy, can't really stop everybody.
investigators are also looking into a carjacking involving one of their own. Police say an off-duty Atlanta officer was carjacked at gunpoint Saturday night.
Even the off-duty officers is getting jacked. Nobody's safe out here.
We're told it happened on Moreland Avenue, where the officer says he was driving and stopped for traffic when a man got out of a nearby car, pointed a gun at him, and demanded his car. No information has been released on a suspect. The car was later found abandoned nearby. And police have not mentioned any arrests or suspects in the Cleveland.
Damn, so they hopping out at the stoplights. They hopping out at the stoplights. That's different.
Avenue or the Sunset Avenue cases. We'll, of course, update you once we learn more information. Live in downtown Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News.
A public nuisance, but new tonight, controversial electric scooters are here to stay in Atlanta.
Absolutely. Council members voting today to allow the scooters to be part of the city's future. CBS 46's Haley Mason is live at City Hall. And Haley, this vote came despite some big...
Both of them cold, the females.
Safety concerns.
Yeah, the city's 3 scooter companies, Bird, Lime, and Spin, all got extensions to their permits today. A 1-year extension that will keep them operating in the city as city policymakers are trying to crack down on how they're used to cut back on crime.
Wow, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I enjoy the scooters, man. I tried one for the first time this weekend. I hopped on a bird and it got me from Midtown all the way to Lenox. Took me about 26, probably 30 minutes because I got lost. I'm not gonna lie. But it was very convenient, man. And it's a shame that these super gremlins just ruin so many good things that should be beneficial and help with transportation for people who can't really afford a vehicle. It was only like $25. I mean, it's really heartbreaking. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Some of the violent crimes in Metro Atlanta in recent months have been linked to teenagers on scooters.
We don't want youth committing crime anywhere in Atlanta, and especially being able to do it where they're mobile on, e-scooters and being able to get away from police officers.
The City Council today saying they're taking a hard look at reforming how scooters can be used. This afternoon, the City Council extended the permits for another year for the 3 companies operating the 8,000 scooter permits in the city. It's a number Councilman Antonio Lewis says is more manageable.
At first, we started off with 9 different organizations in the city. It was very hard to keep up with them all and maintain them.
And what they're talking about are the scoot by shootings. Okay, you heard it here first. The scoot by shootings are giving the city of Atlanta a run for their money. And it's sad, man, because it's like they're blaming the scooter instead of blaming the super gremlin. Because it's not the scooter's fault that they're committing crimes on the scooter. Yes, it may make them more convenient, but bikes do that as well. Okay? So it's tough, man. It's tough, but like I said, man, the super gremlins are very much making it very difficult to do business in Atlanta.
So we have it at three reputable companies that have been here, and we extended it again.
With the contract extension, leaders and police have started the process of cracking down on crimes being committed while on a scooter. They're used sometimes as the medium or the getaway ride.
Anyone under the age of 16 would be required to ride on sidewalks under adult supervision, and they would also have to have a helmet.
That's
not going to do anything. For one, who's going to abide by those rules? For two, excuse me, the birds already say that you're not supposed to ride them on the sidewalk. Like if you pick up the scooter and you read it, it says you're not supposed to ride it on the sidewalk anyway, but people still do it. I was doing it. I mean, I ain't finna ride. You got me messed up. I'm finna ride on the street in Atlanta? No.
what Councilman Jason Winston wants to set into city code if his legislation goes through. He's working on an age verification requirement in order to use a scooter. He wants the minimum age to be 16 years old.
We want to try to mitigate those issues by adding an age verification process on our scooters and holding the scooter companies accountable for making sure that minors are not in our streets riding in the middle of traffic, which is already unsafe, but also being in our streets committing crimes.
I feel like it's a very good idea, especially if it's going to keep down crime.
Does Shorty have a mustache or a beard down here? Got some stubble, 5 o'clock shadow.
Vanessa Mitchell says she supports safety overall.
There should be an age requirement, and there also should be like more recreational things for the kids to do, because the idle mind is the devil's playground anyway.
Now, the city's shared bikes already have some type of age verification mechanism, and the city council members say they want that to be mimicked in the scooter process as well, whether it be scanning a driver's license or entering some type of birth date verification. They're working out those details with new scooter companies right now. Reporting live inside the City Hall, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Medgar Evers, and it's a very tranquil scene compared to just a couple hours ago where a drive-by shooting
just took place. Excuse me, I'm getting live updates as we speak. I've just been updated to the amount of casualties from this drive-by shooting, and I'm getting reports that 2 people were actually declared deceased and 27 others were shot and injured, but are in stable condition. And although we must pray for the families of the fallen, we must also praise God for the aim of the super gremlin. If you want to know more about the victims of this crime, make sure you add BGZM News 17 on Patreon at www.patreon.com/blackgenzmindset. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment on the video to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this gun violence in the streets. For more hard-hitting news coverage from the community, by the community, I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
And cut.
All right, dog. Let's get the out of here for these niggas come back.
Whoa. Yo.
Whoa.
Ain't that nigga J?
Nah, that ain't me. That ain't me.
He just went live
That
with
ain't
that
me.
funky ass suit
That's
on.
that nigga. That's not me.
Hey, get that nigga.
Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia. Pray for me.
Complex that left one. We're learning more about a shooting in a Southwest Atlanta apartment complex that left one man dead and 4 women wounded. Hello, thank you for joining us for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Courtney Bryant.
Hello and welcome. I'm Tom Haynes. This happened at the Fairway Garden Apartments on Cleveland Avenue. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor spoke with the 22-year-old murder victim's family.
Delano Will's mother tells me she moved her family from Toledo, Ohio to Atlanta in hopes of escaping violence.
Why'd she do that? From Toledo to Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's way more hot than Toledo. But dang, RIP, man. Yeah, I don't know why she chose Atlanta. It's way too much demon time activity. She must not have done her research, man. You got to be watching my channel. It could save your life.
Says she would have never imagined her son would have been killed ultimately anyway.
They raised a great man, someone who would risk his life for those he loved.
Isaac Morville still can't believe the love of his life is gone. 22-year-old Delano Wells Jr.'s mom tells me her son, who has a heart of gold, died in her arms after being fatally shot at their Fairview Garden Apartments Saturday night. His mother says Delano was defending his 17-year-old sister, Cassandra, when he was shot.
Wow. So he was defending his sister. Obviously a member of the LGBT community. And like I said, man, the super gremlins they don't care about none of that, bro. They don't care about being politically correct. Okay. Could this have been a hate crime? All right. The stats for the hate crimes, I think, a lot of times they're not really getting the real ones, because this could be a hate crime too.
The rising senior says her downstairs neighbors jumped on her and were physically assaulting her when her brother stepped in.
She went to go tell Lano, and Lano came out and tried to mediate the situation. Then they started fighting him, and they were fighting her, and they tried to drag her into their apartment.
And it's messed up because you're damned if you do, damned if you do. In this situation, they're putting hands and feet on your sister. You literally have to come out shooting. If you can't, there ain't no fighting in this situation. You got to come out shooting. And you may go through a case, okay? It may be a tough legal battle. But what else are you going to do? I don't see any other alternative. They're beating up on your sister. You should be able to use self-defense argument. Clap all of them. Or at least one or two. And then, they had straps too, so they was going to clap back. It's a lose-lose situation.
And then Then they started shooting, and Cassandra, she got shot in the leg, and she got grazed on the arm, and she didn't know what happened. So, when she came over here, he was on the floor.
Miss Wells admits her son legally had a weapon and only used it Saturday night while defending his sister, Cassandra. The other 3 women who were shot will recover.
So he did have his strap. I don't know. Maybe more firepower. Dang it. That sucks, man. He came out with the strap. You just got to start shoot first, ask questions later, I guess.
He was the most responsible gun owner you could ever know. He kept it locked away.
I believe that, man. And I believe it. I believe it. You know? It's a shame, bruh. It's a shame.
Never armed. He had his permit. He purely kept it in case he needed to defend himself or his loved ones.
Atlanta police say they are talking to several witnesses who are cooperating with them. But at this
Oh, wow. Okay, that's new.
point, they have made no arrests. In Southwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's up, YouTube? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video. All right, guys. So I definitely wanted to do this story here. It's pretty crazy. We're going to be breaking down a fresh and fit video, and it starts off, and we're going to start when it really popped off. It starts off about a conversation about who proposes, men or women. And a lot of times on this podcast, if you guys are not familiar with it, then a lot of the things that happen on this podcast, the women like to, in my opinion, a lot of them lie. A lot of them like fib and try and tell half truths to prove their point, because they don't really have experience arguing certain points when it comes to dating. Women pretty much date passively, okay? They don't have to figure anything out really. And by the time they do, you know, they're pretty much too old where it doesn't even matter anymore. And that's just the reality of the situation. Because a lot of them, the dating world comes to them. Okay? Dating just comes to them naturally. And guys, I just created a new Twitter, so make sure you check me out there. It is BGZM News 17. It's my new Twitter profile. So make sure you guys check me out there. The page is going to be lit. The page is going to be lit. We're going to start having videos updated back to back to back on there. I'm going to start getting some help and really putting out, content on all platforms. So with that being said, we're going to get into this fresh and fit video, but I did want to preface some of that so that you guys are kind of aware of what is going on here. Also, I do have a new logo. And we are going to come out with some merch and some apparel very soon. If you guys see this logo and you like this logo, I got it here on the screen. Let me know if you like it, man. Put ones in the chat if you think this logo is cool, man. I actually have my girl design this logo. She is like freaking amazing at graphic design. She's also helped me with some NFT projects that we have unveiled on different blockchains. So let me know if you guys like the logo. I think it's pretty dope. I think that, you know, we're going to go really far with this logo. You know, it's got the G with the devil horns for demon time. I originally like kind of thought of it, designed it, and then she just kind of brought the idea to life. But, you know, it's really reflective of what we got going on. It's really reflective of what we got going on out here in these streets. Okay, it really is demon time. But anyways, I definitely wanted to show you guys the new logo. Make sure you guys show some love and check that out for me. Yeah, that's how we rocking. That's how we rocking. So we getting our stuff together all 2022. Shout out to JL with the $4.99 super trap. He says, just want to start things out right. Hey.
Oh, say like
Yeah, that's real as hell, bro. Hey, appreciate that joint, JL. Yeah, I mean, I did not go live on Monday. I meant to go live Monday, but I was just backed up, man. I had to take my car to the shop because I'm about to put it on. I'm about to put it on another platform here. So, you know, I wanted to come with a more lighthearted live because we've been doing these very difficult stories, and you know, people in the comments are getting depressed. But I do want to keep y'all up to date with what's going on. So this time we're going to do a little more lighthearted story. We're going to talk about more dating, especially as a Black man, and kind of what you got, what the options are looking like out here, because it's a little depressing. And I think everybody who is a brother can relate to what has gone down on this podcast, especially within this context. So without further ado, we are going to get into the video. Yes. So let us go. All right. So the video starts off about them arguing about who proposes, men or women, and the women are trying to make it seem like they answered slightly honestly, but they're trying to make it seem like, especially this sister right here, she's trying to make it seem like, oh, well, you know, in 2022, women are proposing to men. No. I don't know where the fuck these motherfuckers come up with this shit, but they literally have no idea what they talking about, okay? A lot of these women, they just don't know what they're talking about. And this is an educated woman, okay? She has a degree, obviously in some like pseudo social science bullshit, right? But she has a degree, okay? So without further ado, let us get into the video.
And we talk about answer the question. Answer the question. Who proposes to who? In a typical relationship, men propose to women. However, we're in 2022 and nothing is typical about.
Are you fucking kidding me? However, we're in 2022. Dude, are you serious? Are you serious? Bro, when's the last time, and I'm not talking about on social media, in real life, even the gay bitches, like even dykes ain't getting on one knee. Think about that. Even the dykes ain't getting down on one knee. And she's trying to make it seem like women are just out here proposing to men. Not quite, honey.
Stop. I gotta stop. You can say that we're in 2022. It doesn't matter. We're ruled by our biology. Yeah. Women, if I lined up 100 women, 95 of them are going to want a man to get down on one knee and propose to them, not the other way around. We are not the same. Men choose who gets married. Men choose who gets a stable relationship. Women choose who gets sex. That's the way it is. Okay. So you pick who you fuck. We pick who we commit to. What? But men can't propose to people who dump.
And they're literally acting like this is a. They're acting like this is a foreign concept. Okay. They're acting like this is a foreign concept that men choose if they get in a relationship. When the funny thing is, all of them are getting, like, you can pretty much assume that majority of the women at the table are getting passed around. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Majority of the women at the table
she belongs to the streets.
Majority of the women at the table belong to the streets, okay? And they're acting like, oh, yeah, no, I control the... No, you do. If you controlled access to relationships, the men that you're sleeping with casually would have been tried to cuff you. They're not.
Okay. And maybe we'll go through and rate some of these chicks, maybe. But it is gonna take a long time because they got hella bitches on the panel today.
Them.
Men can't propose to people that won't have sex with them. I don't understand how your logic
Like,
makes
yeah,
sense.
like they're not having sex with them. Like,
yeah, if they can't get laid, they can get away.
So the context of this conversation are they're pretty much talking about high value men. They're not talking about guys who the 1/3 of men who haven't had who are virgins or haven't had sex in a year. Okay, they're not talking about those men. They're talking about guys who are actually worth a damn, guys who got money, guys who fit the ideal look of what women want nowadays. Okay, that's what they're talking about. They're not discussing these motherfucking incels like Peyton Gendron or some shit. They're not talking about him. All right, they're talking about desirable men. Those are the men who have access, who control the access to relationship. Even niggas who ain't getting pussy have control access because they might be fucking and they might fuck this one girl one time, but that doesn't mean that they're going to want to get in a relationship with her. They might just be getting it out the way. I had a homeboy. He was a virgin till like, I think it was like, he was a virgin till like 23. And the first girl that he smashed, he like really... he really did not want to fuck her at all, but he did it to lose his virginity and get that experience. And then he realized, you know, the juice wasn't worth a squeeze. So he casually fucked with this woman, but it wasn't what he really wanted, okay? He wasn't really attracted to her. And she was like a known hoe in the city, and she was getting passed around. And she wanted a relationship with him. And this is a guy who was a virgin. This is a guy who was a virgin, and then she ended up wanting a relationship with him, and he said no. So I don't understand how they can't grasp this concept.
What?
Okay,
What does that have to do with?
Because you're saying that women choose who gets sex and men choose
So
who
basically,
gets
if a
wife.
girl not fucking you,
they go hand
the
in
general
hand.
population of guys. We're talking about the top 5%, 10% of guys.
You're talking about top 5% in the whole world.
No,
Y'all
we're
the
talking
ones
about,
who said
no,
do the
hold on,
general
hold on.
people.
Ladies, if you're dating a man and you truly love, admire, and respect him, you want him to commit to you to some degree, okay? He picks if he's going to commit to you, not the other way around. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just to be clear, this conversation started off of men like us, and that's what I laughed off of. I wouldn't want none of y'all to propose to me. That's why I laughed.
We don't want you either.
So obviously the she, you know, she's doing that thing where, oh well, you know, I don't think none of y'all cute. Like I wouldn't fuck with none of y'all. We know what type of men you fuck with. You fuck with bum niggas. We know this, okay? We know this. A lot of these chicks, man, they try and act like they're dealing with the top echelon of men. They're fucking not, bro. That's the reality. They're not. And if they are, it's for one night and gone. Like dudes who make real money, not trap money, not street money, all this bullshit, they're not fucking with women like this, okay? They're not fucking with women like this. And even if guys are in the street and they're really making like real bread, not just pay the rent or, you know, live with my baby mama, but I can pay for all the meals bread, they're definitely not dealing with women like this.
Men like us, you don't get men like ours time. This podcast,
like you.
and this is not to sound insulting. but
No man I would want would be on no podcast.
This podcast is
No man she would want would be on no podcast. So you wouldn't fuck with Joe Rogan if he wasn't married? Right? There's so many dudes who got podcasts that I can name off the bat that I guarantee she will fuck with. Not necessarily saying she'll fuck with Joe Rogan, but I'm just saying he got that bag and I guarantee she would fuck with him for the bag. Not because she's attracted to him, but because he's got that bag, okay?
is the only reason why you and I are in the same room. Seriously. No, I'm not. Seriously. I'm not saying that to be insulting. I swear to you. But what I'm saying is when you meet a person who knows exactly who they are, they choose where they hang out. They choose what type of people they deal with. You understand what I'm saying?
But this conversation got so monotonous. Can we please move on?
Okay, so she's saying the conversation got monotonous. this one right here on the far right. And this is what triggers it all. So let's watch.
That's because you're sitting on the couch.
That's what we put you on the couch. Is that Oprah / Harriet Tubman?
Let me hold on. Stop the show.
That was
Guys, hit the super trap, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Let's get it.
Stop the show. Let me make this extremely fucking clear for all the ladies on the panel. This is our fucking show. We choose when we want to go on or if it's going to be monotonous or not.
That's
okay?
right.
You're a guest on our platform. So if we want
look at Shorty's face. She like, oh my God, what did he say? She pissed, she triggered. And the thing is, like, why do these chicks be feeling like they can go into your space and control shit? Like, even if you have like a bitch over, like say if you have a chick, she come through, right? And she's giving the signs that she's DTF, and they could try and control your environment. Like, I'm a dude. I'm a property owner. I own the property that I live in. Okay, it's mine. There's nobody who could take that away from me. And a bitch will really pull up and try and control the situation. Like, oh, you should do this. I'm like, bro, you're only here for one reason. You're only here for one reason. Why are you trying to dictate the way that I live my life and my feng shui in my room? Okay. It's so crazy, bro. Like, we are living in some funny times. And a lot of times you can't even bring these chicks to your crib. Okay, let's talk about it. You can't even bring these chicks to your crib. I would advise, like, you know, a nice hotel, or maybe, you know, you have an apartment on the side where you don't keep anything at, because this shit is getting ridiculous.
to keep going, you shut the fuck up and you listen. Don't tell us how to run our show. If you don't like it, get the fuck off.
Respectfully.
Like this is you're here as a guest, whoever said that.
Respectfully.
So we're going to continue the show the way we want to continue the show. You're on our platform as a guest. Do you have an issue with it? Does anyone have an issue with that?
No, Myron. I wasn't going off on you. I was going off on those two going back and forth over
It doesn't
nothing.
matter. If we want to keep going with the monotony, we're going to keep going with the monotony.
Sounds good.
It's our platform.
That's right.
Period.
Y'all.
Don't fucking tell us how to run our show, man.
Come on now.
Make your own show.
You're a fucking guest here. Okay. Anyone have an issue with that?
No.
Rude.
What?
I said no.
Rude.
So the girl in the middle said it's rude. So watch.
I have an issue.
What's rude?
Like the way you're talking.
It doesn't matter. It's our platform.
Calm down.
You're here as a
Okay.
guest. All right. So do not tell us how to run our show. Do I go to your house and just tell you, hey, you know what? You should do this and that? Do I do that?
No.
Exactly. So no one's being.
So she's done. Bye-bye.
Rude. We're just run. All right. Get the fuck out then.
There it is.
Get the fuck out.
It's happening in real
woman.
Get the fuck out then, bro. Like, if you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Yo, isn't she the one that looked like the lady from the thing with the
Selling
thing?
Sunset.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm not being mean. We have rules. You're not going to disrespect the platform. I said that from the beginning. I told y'all. I warned y'all. Don't do that shit.
Myron, I wasn't trying to disrespect you guys.
I have a random
this,
question
though.
just
I
for
wasn't
you.
saying
Would you
nothing.
talk to anybody like that, like on the streets, or is it just only on the platform? I'm asking him. No, I'm not.
No, you
That's
talk like that. You look.
So she's like, oh, would you talk to anybody on the street? Look, this is not the street. This is somebody's apartment. This is what these chicks don't understand. This is their apartment. If you're in their space, they're going to keep it a buck. They're going to speak frankly. All right? Like, it baffles me that they think that they could come on somebody's platform and just dictate the conversations that occur. Like, why is that a thing? Okay? And it's not just me saying this, dude. Guys across the globe understand what is going on. All right. We feel the vibes. We feel the vibes, and niggas is not standing for the shit no more. Okay. We ain't. We're not. And women are shocked by that. That's why they're talking about the chivalry is dead and all this kind of shit. The fuck? You're talking about chivalry is dead. But at the same time, they think they can act any type of way. All right. And I'm not saying that you go out and jump out your skin and do something crazy. But men don't have to tolerate the disrespect anymore. That's just the facts. Men don't have to tolerate the disrespect anymore. And it is what it is. And a lot of chicks are seeing it real time. And some of them, they don't get it until you know, they get left in a puddle of juices, and you know what I mean, and they're having to get out immediately after. They don't understand it until it comes to that thing. And most of them have been in that situation, and they still cannot fathom that guys do not want to deal with the extra bullshit that they be on. Okay?
You talk like that in real life if you're a man. What men do is you have rules, and if the woman doesn't follow the rules, then
So you talk to women like that outside on the street in the bar?
Yes.
That's wild as hell.
No, not women on the street.
Ain't no man in the world gonna get at me like that outside in the bar.
So she's conflating having boundaries and setting rules for the woman to, oh, ain't no man gonna get at me in the bar like that. Like, that's not what's going on here. She tried to dictate what's going on in the podcast. She tried to, you know, say, oh, can we stop talking about this conversation? She got offended because he said, no, this is our podcast. We're going to talk about what the fuck we want to talk about. She got in her feelings. She wasn't even the woman who said, oh, you know, can we change the subject? She's not even the woman who said, but she got in her feelings about what another woman said and the way that Myron reacted. And now she in her feelings and she's getting the fuck out. But it had nothing to do with, oh, somebody's trying to get at you. Like, niggas are not trying to fuck, all right? They're not trying to go out and fuck with this chick, you know, immediately. Now, maybe after the podcast, they cool and they kicking it, they might, you know, whatever, try and fuck with them. But they're not in the moment trying to spit some game to her and get at her and be nice so that you can get some pussy. No. We're having a conversation, an open conversation, a realistic conversation, and you can't handle it.
So you just right now. It's people waiting for me to pick me up. Boy, listen.
Give her stuff.
She got to follow the rules. Listen.
Yeah, you got to follow the rules.
That with me, guys.
Like, yo, this. Let me make this extremely clear for everybody here. This is an opportunity for y'all, bro. This is a big platform.
Thanks.
Like, you're not gonna come on our shit and act crazy.
It's almost 10,000 people watching right now.
It's almost 10,000 people watching this shit live
Sit
right
your
now.
ass down and follow the rules.
Like, I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not a dude trying to take you on a date. Don't fucking disrespect us to the platform. Period. If you don't like it, you get out. Very simple.
Listen.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 11 o'clock. She's 29. She's got to get to bed.
So the sister, this is the first time she's ever. It's like this is the first time she's ever seen anybody make a joke about a woman. Like, look at her face. She, like, you can't even make a joke without, like, obviously that was a joke. She's 29. She's got to go to bed, whatever. Obviously it's a joke, but look at her face. Like, she's just appalled at the fact that somebody made a joke about a woman. It's like, bruh, if we gonna speak frankly, I remember this one time. I was at this little pizzeria and I was talking to these chicks, and like one of the chicks was like one of my friends and shit like that from college. And then she had brought her friend along, obviously like a feminist type shit. And she was like looking straight. She had big titties or whatever. But like we wasn't even sweating that. We were just having conversations like we always do, because this girl who was my friend, like we always, you know, just go back and forth with like some banter and shit like that. Okay. But we're going back and forth and we're talking shit. And the subject came up of, we asked the question, would you date like a feminine dude? Like, would you date like a guy who was dressing in heels and shit like that or whatnot? And then it got to the point where we was like, okay, well, and she was like, yeah, I would date a guy if he cross-dressed and all this stuff. And I'm like, bullshit. And then we asked, yo, like, would you date a dude who like gave top to another dude? And she was like, I mean, just because he did that, whatever. And me and my homeboy just busted out laughing because it was funny as hell. And she literally got so mad. Like, she like slammed her pizza on the ground and walked out and like started crying outside. And and then like it ruined the whole vibe. But me and my homie, we was just laughing. Like, it didn't ruin our night. We was laughing and we ended up taking some other chicks home. But like the funny part is that she reacted so crazy. She was so upset that we laughed at her that she said that she would date a nigga who was sucking dick. Okay. But she was trying to argue so hard that, oh, well, I'm not going to judge you if you are like a feminine guy or whatever. Like, she was trying to argue this point so hard. And it's like, we know that you're not dating no dude who's giving top, bruh. Come on. But they want to prove that they're not wrong in their ideology so bad that they will like throw themselves under the bus to make the point when we know that's not what the fuck they doing in real life.
7 o'clock. She's 29. She's got to get to bed.
You gotta go. You gotta go home.
Tried it.
Oh, shit, Mari got up out of his seat. Come on. Now she's trying to get that last bit of attention before she leaves. Oh,
Last bit of attention.
Yes, last bit of attention. Why, when she decided that she was gonna walk off, and this is the thing, she thought she was gonna make a grand exit and walk off, and then everybody was gonna be like, "Oh no, you can stay. No. Like, bruh, no, get the fuck out and leave. You got asked to leave. You decided you wanted to leave, so you're gone. All this extra shit, yes, it's asking for attention. It's crazy.
Last bit of attention before she leaves.
Last bit of attention.
It's okay.
Yes.
Hey, we're playing nice.
Okay.
Nobody's
I be
like,
forgetting this shit is to go.
I told you to send it early. I told you.
I'm just saying it like I be remembering that it's like for like spat like it's not real life.
No, it's not.
It's not real life. Ain't no way you talking to people like this in real life and then not expecting real consequences.
No.
I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. Don't talk to me like that, please.
We're not. We're good. Listen, nobody wants to escalate to violence.
So here you hear her. Don't talk to me like that, please. Let's see.
I don't want to escalate to nobody. I'm saying that's me. I'm real sensitive. I'm a crybaby. I pop a lot of shit.
Listen, you act like you're hard.
Crying.
I know. She's a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart from Humboldt County.
Okay.
Don't do it to me. I don't want to fight at all.
I don't want to fight. What the fuck? Where did fighting come from? See, why do these hoes always go to fighting, bruh? Why do they always go to fighting? Like, where did fighting? No other woman mentioned fighting. No other woman mentioned fighting. But this sister right here. And to be fair, there are some other sisters on the panel who did not spaz out like she did. Okay? There are some other sisters on the panel who did not spaz out in the way that she did. But her attitude, her mentality, I could say, like, if you want to make a general sweeping statement, let me put it like this. If you guys watch the story that I did on Benny the Butcher that I just that just premiered at 5:30 p.m. Today, the sister who was on the other line of the 911 dispatcher, even the sister who Hortensia Alcantara called when she was trying to get help for Kevin Samuels, you could hear the attitude. Those women are these types, okay? And I would say that there are a lot of them in the community, okay? Especially in my age range. See, all the older women, they're going to come in, they're going to be upset. But the reality is, when you are dealing with these sisters who are 18 to, I'm 27, so 27, we'll go up to 27. Bruh, they act just like this. And you cannot tell me different. Like, bro, all the times I'm outside, like, I'm really outside, okay? I'm really outside.
Hold on. Yeah. Hello? Where we at? Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
Okay? So I know what the fuck is going on.
We good? All right. So,
yeah, are we good? I mean, if you have a problem too, you can go as well.
And he actually said that pretty nice, okay? He dealt with her a lot more nicely. He said, hey, do we have a problem here? If you have a problem, you can go as well. And then she's like, me? You talking about me? She could have just said, oh, no, I'm good. I just, oh, no, I'm good. As long as I'm not, she didn't even have to say, she could have just been like, oh, no, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, no, I don't have a problem. Let's keep going. This is fun. But no, she had to go and get an attitude. Me? You talking about me? I know you ain't talking to me, nigga. You see the face? I know you ain't talking to me, nigga.
She said, "Oh, don't talk to you like that, blah blah blah." Yeah, talking to you.
Okay, I was glad in it because nobody got an
See,
baby.
okay. So listen to what she said. Originally, she said, "I would gladly leave." That's not exactly what happened. And look at the blonde white chick. She's like, "Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I know what's about to go down here. I know exactly what's about to go down."
Watch where you walking, nigga. Hey, what you say, nigga?
Watch closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment. Webster defines the nigga moment as a moment when ignorance overwhelms the mind of an otherwise logical Negro male.
What did you say, bitch, nigga? Hey, squeeze it, nigga.
Causing him to act in an illogical, self-destructive manner, i.e., like a nigga. Nigga moments are unpredictable.
Hey, wait, man, wait. This is stupid. Hey, you right, dawg. Look, let's put the guns away and go on about our business. Freeze!
But they all end up bad. If they had their own category, nigga moments would be the third leading killer of black men behind pork chops and FEMA. It's a fact.
So you see, she was ready. She was ready to spark a nigga moment. She was ready.
Because I'm not, I just literally said, don't talk to me like that, bro. I literally just said.
And she said, remember, she said she'd be happy to leave, run it back. She said she'll gladly leave.
She said, "Oh, don't talk to you like that, blah blah blah." Yeah, talking to you.
Okay, I was glad in it because nobody got to X me, baby, because I'm not, I just literally said, don't talk to me like that, bro. I literally just said, don't do that. I literally just said that, bro. Ooh, don't even test my patience. Didn't you just say?
Then go, bitch. Why are you arguing?
Oh my God, I'm so disappointed.
Okay, cool. You want to make it out?
And you hear her, you want to make like still talking like, bruh, no other woman did this. Notice the other two women that got kicked off, they didn't do this.
Now get out. Okay.
I'm really disappointed.
Hell yeah.
Or the other one woman.
But you didn't have to leave. You know you gotta go, but you didn't have to leave in the
I'm absolutely going to leave. There's no reason.
Okay, then leave. You hear her acting a fool. You already got up. They ain't finna let you sit back down. It's over.
Let her go. Yo, get out of the way. Let her go.
Let her go. Hey, the show's got to go on.
Let her go.
Am I tripping or is
Look, now she talking to the crowd like, bruh. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly what type of woman she is. We're gonna get into it. And they want us, they're trying to force us, brothers, to fuck with these types of women. They're trying to force black men to deal with this shit. You don't believe me?
Correct. But I would say, listen, your wife is white. So we're gonna stop the black talk right
now. Okay.
I see you with aggression.
Come on, let's go.
What? Am I tripping?
You're good.
No, you're good. You're good.
Just go.
It's good. Why are you addressing me with?
Get your phone.
Okay.
Look, take your phone, grab your purse.
You're doing so much.
Respectfully asking you to leave at this point.
Respectfully.
What you mean respectfully? And you didn't respectfully ask me.
It's okay.
And he actually did respectfully. When he spoke to her, he said, hey, if you have a problem too, you can leave as well. He didn't say, hey, you can get the fuck out too. He didn't say that to her. But she took it in her feeling. And, you know, this is who we're supposed to be protecting. And like, it's like, bruh, how can you deal with this attitude? And then watch what she does next. Watch what she does next. It's gonna blow your mind.
Let's go. We gotta get on. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. Hot Dude Life. Hot Dude Life. Send me an Instagram DM right now. I'll ask the girl a question right now. Hot Dude Life. All one word.
The girls over here dropping the damn phone.
Let's get some good questions out here, guys. Yeah. Answer some real questions.
You heard what she said. She said, y'all talking to me like this, one of y'all gonna fuck around and die. So you know who's gonna do that? She's calling on you, black men. She's calling on you. Yep. Y'all thought y'all was out of this? Nah, she wants you to handle this. She wants you to handle this, black men. She wants you to come in the defense and create a situation where somebody gonna fuck around and die. That's what she said. Run it back.
I'm DM right now. I'll ask the girl a question right now. Hot dude, like all one word.
Let's get some good questions out here, guys. Yeah. Redirect.
You heard her. Y'all be doing so much, you gonna fuck around and die. Run it back. That was a threat. And women, especially sisters, they can easily give threats of like, oh, you gonna die. We gonna kill you. Like, bro, what the fuck? This is why I don't even, I'm telling y'all, I told you before, you can't argue with black people at all. You can't argue with black people, okay? If you do, the women are going to shame you. You hate women. You hate women. You do this to the women, and they're going to call on Pookie and Ray Ray. And if you argue with another nigga, they just going to kill you off top. Any disagreement. It could be who's better, LeBron or Jordan. You know, it could be, you know, what's a doper shoe, white Air Force Ones or black Air Force Ones. It could be who's a realer nigga, dark skin versus light skin. It could be whatever. And these niggas are willing to throw their lives away over an argument or over a situation where a woman calls them and they go in white knight to try and defend the honor of my sister.
Dude, like all one word.
Let's get some good questions out here, guys. Yeah. Redirect.
You heard her. You can fuck around and die.
Answer some real questions.
And look, I'm not saying that it's not hard for, you know, sisters who are doing the right thing and sisters who are like, you know, on their shit and attractive as well. We're not going to leave that out there. I'm not saying that it's not hard for them to find valuable black men. I say this all the time. It's just as difficult for black men to find like-minded black women as it is for black women to find black men.
So rude and talking over everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Can I sit over there?
Which one?
Can I sit over there?
No, not you.
Can we
shifted
all sit over there? Yeah. Can I sit over there? Like, I'm so confused. Why she left though? I moved the chair.
I have long legs. Let me stay.
It's so
comfy. Sorry, guys.
So look, she's stalling. Look at her ponytail. Look at the ponytail. Look at the ponytail. Shorty has no hang time. Bro, what is that? And look, my thing is, I just don't get, like, what are you doing with your hair, bro? That it is that short. You've lived a lifetime. You've lived a lifetime. And that's what your ponytail looking like? That's what that mug looking like? Like, dude. Come on, bruh. I started growing my hair in 2017. It's 2022. It's been 5 years. And my shit is damn near touching the middle of my back. Like, I got to put my shit in a bun to keep it off my shoulders. So I cannot buy the excuse that, oh, our hair is... Bro, you just putting too much whack shit on it. Like, I only put natural shit in my hair, okay? Natural oils, okay? Natural ingredients. I'm not going to tell you my little secret. But you can... There's really hair food out there that can help your shit. But this is unacceptable. You're not pulling on that. And motherfuckers might be like, oh, well, she might got it tied up, bruh. No. Yeah, she got a little bit of it tied up, but I guarantee if she let that shit drop, it's not touching her shoulders. I can guarantee that shit. And my thing is, this is just a rule for me. I'm not dealing with no woman who got less hair than me. Point blank. That's just me. So the Jada Pinkett of the world, no.
There's no way she's gonna.
I really enjoy this experience because I got the whole live experience.
The full experience, bro.
All the time.
Yeah, it's a meme.
Commercial break,
I
everybody.
feel like she got mad at like no reason.
This is the commercial break.
No. It's because she saw the possibility of her being spoken to a certain way.
Yep.
And it frightened her.
Yep. That's it. She saw the possibility of her being spoken to a certain way, and then she put herself in the situation to get spoken to like that. She could have just shut up.
You was paying attention to the conversation. We've been past that. We've been past that, right or wrong. We was been past that.
You to go,
we was laughing, don't call me a crybaby. I told you I was a crybaby.
I told you I was a crybaby. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck.
You want to go? It's cool.
Yo, you say you wanted to go, so
my house. It's my house.
You're not gonna touch me, so
I know I'm not gonna touch you. You still gonna get the fuck out. Who gonna
like I said, call the police.
So you're gonna get arrested.
Hey, it's time for you to go. Don't even make a big deal out of it.
Corner. How about that?
So she's gonna wait for the police to come. Are you serious? It's that serious? You're going to wait for the police to come? So you're going to risk being arrested, and obviously she wasn't arrested. She was just escorted out. She risked being arrested. See, this is why there's no hope, bro. This is why there's no hope. Because she is willing to go to jail, catch a charge, just to be right, quote unquote.
You said you was about being on the internet. I ain't no shit to nothing about.
I know, but listen.
You heard her. I don't give a fuck about being on the internet. So yes, she is absolutely right. She doesn't give a fuck about being on the internet. And let's get into this. We're going to do a comprehensive breakdown of her Instagram. And guys, it is very provocative. It's very provocative. Plenty of simps in the comments section. Plenty of simps in the comments section. Okay. And this is her Instagram. All right. You see all the niggas in the comments. A lot of the women who are, oh yeah, she's so hot. Not really. Okay. But a lot of the women are bigging her up, obviously. And this is where the ego comes from. Now, we're going to go to this video. I told you guys in the clubs, it's women dancing on women. And apparently she's some type of rapper. Okay. Got the titties all out. Don't give a fuck. All right. Definitely could stand to lose about 30, maybe 40 pounds. But in the video, obviously she's a ratchet chick. We're not going to play the music. But she's in the club twerking on another woman. Or in the music video, twerking on another woman. Guys, I told you this before, man. We are in a different age. You're not fin to... Like, the club scene is way different. Like, what satisfaction does a woman get from getting twerk from another woman? What sexual arousal do women get from bumping their pelvis with another woman's booty? Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Obviously, she's letting it all hang out. Okay. A little possible nip slip on the IG, but she's no stranger to that. This is the video or the picture in the thumbnail. Also another nip slip. Okay. She's got the money and it says stack yours, spend his. Guys, this is a teachable moment. Stack yours, spend his. And obviously, of course, she did not spell yours the right way. Okay? She did not spell yours the right way. She used URS. But she says stack yours and spend his. Okay. All right. Obviously, stripper vibes, and then the picture up top is just way too much. I will say, though, this is probably the best picture that she... no. This is probably the best picture that she got. Okay? This is probably the best one. Guys, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Let's do a poll. Let us do a poll. What are you rating her? Okay? We're going to do a poll. What are you rating her? What are you rating her? In the meantime, guys, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that super trap if you vibing with the stream. We're gonna get into it, but let me know what you guys would rate her. We're gonna get into the poll. So let's see. What is matter of fact? This is what I'm gonna do. Would you smash the ratchet chick? We ain't even gonna rate her. Would you smash the ratchet chick? Okay, and y'all can rate her in the chat or in the comment section. Okay. Yes, on a slow night. This is where I'm gonna see where y'all minds is at. Or no, not a chance in hell. Okay, this is where we gonna see where y'all at with it. So what would you rate her in the chat, and then vote on the poll? Would you smash? Okay, this is the picture we using. This is the picture that shows her in the best light. Obviously, this one is crazy. All right, and this is the game, man. This is what we're supposed to be cuffing up. This is what we're supposed to be wifing up, and this is who we're supposed to be going to bat for, man.
Listen. No aggression. He don't even know what the fuck we got you. But I literally said, please don't talk to me like that. I literally said that 10 minutes ago. And then get the fuck out the house. Get the fuck out the house.
Like earlier, literally 10 minutes ago, she said, I will gladly leave. And now she's right back in the same spot that she was at.
You look stupid right now, 1080p. You are fucking dumb. Get out. You're trespassing. Yep, look at that. You need to hit the gym.
Up, you seen her. She was about to twerk. This is the coping mechanism that these women, I'm telling you, bruh. Break this shit down to the science. Even at the fucking Black Lives Matter protest, these bitches were twerking. Even at the Black Lives Matter protest, these bitches were twerking on the police. The alleged oppressor, okay? All right, let me see if I can pull that up. That is their coping mechanism. That's their coping mechanism. It's like, bruh, what the fuck are as black men? What the fuck are we supposed to deal with, bruh? I mean, what are we supposed to do when that's the coping mechanism? Okay, when that is the coping mechanism. Oh damn! The video that I actually found is even worse, man. The video that I actually found is even worse. Okay, I'm not even gonna show it.
You are fucking dumb. Get out. You're trespassing. Yep, look at that. You need to hit the gym and get the fuck out the spot, man. Ridiculous. Yeah, you're fat as fuck. Get out. You got on booty shorts. What the fuck are you talking about?
She said he got on booty shorts. Okay.
Yo, you weigh more than I do. You look like you're 250.
What the fuck? You're 6'4" and bald. Yep. You're bald at the top. You LeBron status. The fuck is you talking about?
LeBron status is not a bad status to be.
That's a pretty high status, though. You gotta take that back. World champion,
greatest basketball player of our time.
Billionaire, like the first billionaire basketball player,
like Michael Jordan.
What's going on right now?
Listen,
we need to get you look fucking stupid right now. Real talk, you might get arrested at 1080p, you dumb fuck.
I'm never gonna get arrested for
I don't know why. Yo. You can just leave and not get arrested.
You're on notice. You are not welcome here. You're in private residence and you're looking stupid right now at 1080p.
Is this the first girl to get arrested on the show?
No,
sorry, no, third. Oh my god, third girl. Oh, man.
There's been other instances.
It is trespassing.
So you hear this shit. She's calling up Pookie and Ray Ray. She's calling up Pookie and Ray Ray, bruh. It's ridiculous, man. This shit is ridiculous. It's crazy.
And what really escalated it was Aaron going unnecessarily hard.
Look, so you hear she's talking about, oh, niggas going unnecessarily hard, bruh. Just leave. It's that simple, but she won't leave.
I already got up and left. You came to me with unnecessary aggression.
It doesn't matter. You're not welcome here. Get the fuck out. We can be as aggressive as you want.
I'm going to leave
Get the fuck out. You look stupid right now.
I'm not sitting on motherfucking weird ass lobby and wait for nobody to come.
Nah, that lobby's nice. You know that lobby's nice.
I've been there. The lobby is fucking fire. The whole building is fire. It's definitely like an ideal bachelor pad type vibe. Miami life. They're on a very high floor. Okay. Beautiful view. Like, there's nothing that she can really take away from these dudes because, like, they built up the whole situation. Okay. And it's crazy because these women think that they're actually giving somebody some type of opportunity by being in the presence of the podcast when at the end of the day, most of y'all are like, that's why they rotate the podcast, because it's different girls coming on. You're expendable. Not saying as your life is expendable, but your presence on the podcast is expendable. It's like football players. When I was playing football, every football player knows that we are expendable. Anybody can come and take my job, and it doesn't matter if I get hurt, even if I'm the star player. Even if the best player on the team gets hurt, somebody is going to step up and take their place.
You know that lobby's nice. Stop playing. Now you capping.
Shout out to Sigmund Freud. He says, caught me alive. Here's your tip, young blood.
I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani.
I appreciate that tip.
That's a nice ass lobby. They was playing Wu-Tang down there. That shit was fire. Stop playing with me.
Laughing at you. Get out. You look stupid right now.
Yo, she like, yo, what?
You need to get the glitter off your face. Go home. Hit the gym. You look ridiculous right now.
You probably fat. Your mama probably fucking fat.
Whoa.
There she goes, talking about somebody mama. Talking about somebody mama, okay? This shit is crazy. When you're in somebody else's on somebody else's property, just fucking leave.
That hurts my feelings a lot.
Be sure your mama jokes.
Please
Come on, you can do better than that.
like this toxic. Like the video.
Pull your dick out.
You heard her. Now we're getting into the thick of it. Pull your dick out and let me see. Pull your dick out, let me see. As if he pulled his dick out and he had like a 12-inch slinger, she would have shut the fuck up and started sucking his dick. That's what she's implying. Pull your dick out, let me see. As if a man's dick size makes him a man. Are you serious? So this is the mentality that we're dealing with. This is not just her. Let me repeat. This is not just her. But they want to make it seem like this is not a thing. Like, I don't know where y'all be getting that. Oh, angry, da-da-da-da-da. Look. This is a reality that brothers face on a daily basis. It's not all. It's not all. But it's a damn, it's enough to where you think you getting a good girl. You might be fucking with her for like 2, 3, 4 weeks. And then you see this side of her. That's how prevalent this mindset is. And it's a cultural thing, okay? It's a cultural thing.
Let
me see your dick. Are you serious? You so bold, you so big and bad. Let me see your dick. That's what she thinks makes up a man.
Let me see. No.
And she was really about to pull out her titty. What the fuck? So, on top of having a bad attitude, you'll do anything for a bag. You'll do anything for a check. She's just like a slutty person overall, bruh. And this is the mindset that we're supposed to deal with. I don't give a fuck. I'll pull out my titty, bitch. Have you ever seen when some of these hoes be fighting and they titty just be falling out and they still be fighting? They don't even try to, cover it up. They still fighting. Guys, do I have to remind you Motherfucker, do I have to remind you guys of the video that I had when I was in the club last weekend? Need I remind you? Okay? Need I remind you, bro? Let me see if I can pull that video up, because that video reminds me of exactly what this chick is doing right here. Okay? This shit happens all the fucking time. All right? This shit happens all the damn time.
So therefore, like I said, put your dick down. Since you got all this big talk popping, you arguing with a bitch.
You look stupid right now. You do realize that, right? You look dumb. You look dumb. You look dumb. You weigh over 200 pounds. You weigh over 200 pounds.
I'm not nowhere near 200 pounds.
You're definitely close to 200 pounds.
Nowhere near 200 pounds.
Guys, what would you guess her rate or her weight? What would you guess her weight? And don't worry, I'm gonna get back to the poll, but I want to know, what do you guys guess that her weight is? Because she's definitely overweight. She might be like a good 190, pushing 200. But a lot of these chicks, they don't regularly weigh themselves. So I will give them that, okay? A lot of them do not regularly weigh themselves. And it is what it is, man. But I would say she's definitely pushing 200.
You look ridiculous.
No, I'm just saying, don't stand behind
you. You know I'm not standing behind you. I'm not behind you.
I know. Look, I like you.
Like, why would
If you come to Tokyo, I'll have you on my show. There you go.
The point
Promise.
is, pull your dick out.
She needs 2 plane tickets.
Pull your dick out. She's still asking him to pull his dick out. What the fuck? What point is she trying to make by telling him to pull his dick out? Okay. So this type of energy reminds me of this situation. I told you guys I'd be outside. I actually filmed this. This was last weekend. I told you it happens all the fucking time. She didn't make it get to this point, but this is a sister being asked to leave the club and she doesn't want to fucking leave.
Oh my God.
They had to take her to the damn ground. That's what we dealing with in the community, bro.
Oh shit! I just got that.
I'm gonna literally keep roasting you until you're here. I'm gonna keep roasting
I just want to know anybody who fucked him. How big is his dick? Because I know it's small. That's why he always mad at women.
Why does he?
Anyway,
So you hear the logic, the shame, and shout out to Kevin Samuels. She's using the sign language, the shame, insult, guilt, and need to be right. This is, I mean, tell me that I'm wrong. Somebody prove to me that I'm wrong. Somebody prove to me that this isn't a thing. Okay, because I just showed you 2 examples, one in my own personal life and one on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
You are facts. That is true.
I'm so far from
That's a biological fact. You're facts.
Your dollar sign mouths in the game.
Things to do.
Get your cash out, dollar sign mouths in the game.
On the way you are 40 years. You look stupid as fuck. It's gonna be a fresh fit first, getting the rest
You know
on
what's
air.
interesting, Miles? I never had a guy on the Bad Boy membership that who had a situation like this with a woman.
Wait, are you sure that www.badboymembership.com you didn't have a guy like that?
I don't think you have.
Don't get to me.
She's trying to help you out, sis.
So you hear the other women are trying to talk some sense into her and, hey, honey, you're not looking the best. You're not showing yourself in a good light. She don't want to hear shit. She don't want to hear shit. And this is who we are. Like, there was a story that came out this week where the women were upset that Bronny James went to prom with a white woman. Let me do this story. Let me do this because I was going to get into it on my regular story, and I'm going to make a regular story about it as well. But the women were mad. The women were mad that Bronny James went to prom with a white woman. Obviously, women who were way older than him crying about this, okay? Crying that Bronny James went to prom with a white woman or a white teenage girl or whatnot. These women, like, why are you worried about Bronny James and who he's dealing with, the women he's dealing with, as if you had a chance with him, okay? And the girl that he's with, you know what I'm saying? She's definitely a looker. She's definitely a looker. And it's just so crazy to me, bro, that the sisters are in the comment section acting a damn fool. Oh, you don't believe me? You don't believe me. Let's see. Zuri already know that white girl plan. She already see the future. NBA players and white girls is like, and this is a brother, is like burgers and fries. They seem to go together. They go together. Don't at me. Zuri looking like who this trick. You don't know how his mom is reacting. Oh, the little girl. That's the little girl, Zuri. Okay. She said, given very much Get Out vibes. Okay. And Savannah James says, so Bronny went to prom this past weekend. Tons of emotions and realizations. Time really flies. So proud of you, young man. I will always have your front and your back. Zuri is processing all of this too. And then King James or LeBron James says, Zuri ain't effing around. She don't play about her brothers. So obviously, you know, the parents are making light of the situation, and it's just, you know, typical. And it would be the same the other way around. Like if, you know, when Zuri gets of age and she goes to prom, then I'm sure that her brothers will look and make sure that that guy is has the best intentions for her, right? And the sisters, that's not why she made the face. Y'all know why. Zuri, she thinking what we thinking, as if like he's finna marry this woman or something. It's just prom. I'm literally here for the messy comments. Oh, girl. Okay. So the sisters are mad. Why everybody acting like they don't know how this goes? Okay. So the sisters are mad. She was thinking the same. We all thinking, you know. But the thing is, most of these sisters, if Bronny James was not who he was, they would not give him the time of day. If he couldn't hoop, it would be over. Okay? It would be over. She said, where's the melanin? Okay? Relax, guys. It's just a phase. A phase. Okay? They're all upset. They're all upset. Okay? I'm going to show you the exact reason why Bronny James is dating out. Okay? I'm going to show you. More than enough reason, if you ask me.
Keep you from getting arrested.
Like I
Stupid.
said,
We got almost 11,000 people right now watching you.
Yeah.
Who you on the phone with?
So 11,000 people seen that I was here. I was on a show, and then I got into it with somebody.
McDonald's doesn't deliver, bro.
And the numbers just keep going up. I already know what the fuck you doing. Yo, I fucked with these niggas, bro. I fucked with y'all all day.
Foolish. 11,000
Niggas
people watching
staring
you
at
right
me
now.
in the fucking game.
Man.
You want to go viral? Yes. What's it got viral? In a world. In a world where Franklin's
This is
rent-free.
embarrassing.
Listen.
No, real talk. She's just embarrassing herself staying here.
This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not gonna go outside and not know where the fuck I'm going. I'm gonna wait till my motherfucking car pulls up. Like I
You go down in the lobby
when
and wait
my
for the car to
driver
pull up.
pulls up, I will gladly.
The car pulls up downstairs, dumb fuck.
You got a
Go
driver?
down regardless.
Yes, I got.
You look stupid right now.
Okay.
Okay, well, I just gonna look. You look stupid. Arguing with a bitch from a
No, this is for entertainment. I'm making money off you. You're dumb as fuck.
No, facts, facts.
You're dumb as shit. Keep going. There's gonna be a world star tomorrow, you dumb hoe.
We're on to 11,000. 11,000.
You're the dumb bitch.
Everybody share this shit because it's only going to escalate.
Smash the like button. What's interesting though, my son. The other day I was on blackgenzmindset.com.
It don't matter.
And this guy was telling me that he hits the
You look crazy right now.
Wow, she's still arguing. Guys. Guys, this is what we dealing with, bro, in the community. Like I said, man, I honestly, I really did try. I tried for real, bro. Like my younger days, like 18 through 20, I say about 18 through 23, like, bro, I didn't even like deal with a white chick until I was like 24. Or was it 24? No, I think it was like 18 through 22, and then 23 is when I first dealt with a white chick. Like, I was trying. Like, fuck. Like, I was really trying for real. But it was super fucking hard. It really was. And I went to college. It was like college educated. I'm telling you, bruh. It's harder than you think. All right? It really is. Especially if you want to have overall peace in your life. See, I'm the person, I'm not going to argue back and forth with you. Okay? I'm not going back and forth. We're not doing this arguments and then make up sex. No, that's not how I operate. Drama free. Drama free. And if you can't get with that, then we can't, we can't vibe straight up. But the poll, we got the poll results, and then we'll go to a brief intermission. But the question is, would you smash the ratchet chick? 28% said yes on a slow night. Okay, I see y'all. And 72% said no, not a chance in hell. So there goes your results. And that's why she's willing to act the way that she acts, because there are still men who are willing to have sex with her, therefore validating her behavior. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go to a brief intermission. We will be right back.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Medgar Evers, and it's a very tranquil scene compared to just a couple hours ago where a drive-by shooting
just took place. Excuse me. I'm getting live updates as we speak. I've just been updated to the amount of casualties from this drive-by shooting. And I'm getting reports that 2 people were actually declared deceased and 27 others were shot and injured, but are in stable condition. And although we must pray for the families of the fallen, we must also praise God for the aim of the super gremlin. If you want to know more about the victims of this crime, make sure you add BGZM News 17 on Patreon at www.patreon.com/blackgenzmindset. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment on the video to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this gun violence in the streets. For more hard-hitting news coverage from the community, by the community, I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
And cut.
All right, dog. Let's get the out of here for these niggas come back.
Whoa.
Yo.
Ain't that nigga J?
Nah, that ain't me. That ain't me.
He just went live
That
with
ain't
that
me.
funky ass suit
That's
on.
that nigga. That's not me.
Hey, get that nigga.
Just play these Jackson. Here live. Reporting from Atlanta, Georgia. Pray for me.
You know, a lot of nonsense.
Exactly.
So I think when guys go to badboymembership.com,
Yeah, because if guys go to badboymembership.com, they would never even acknowledge this type of situation. You understand? Huh? I said this type of situation. Take it easy.
Look, she's trying to buck with everybody. Who won't get acknowledged? Bitch, you. That's what I said to her. You won't get acknowledged. Because men of value who value themselves would not deal with this type of attitude, and they don't get it.
Christina, can I have another drink, please?
Make that too, please. I need a drink.
Another drink, please. Destiny, see what Thank you.
She won't leave, guys.
I don't leave when I told you already when my
You can get the fuck out now. This is private property. You look fucking dumb. The cops are on the way. You're gonna get arrested. Nobody cares what you gotta say. You need to go on a diet. You look like shit. Holy fuck.
Holy. Already welcome here. You can't talk to somebody who don't know what they're doing.
You clearly don't know what you're doing. You're breaking the law right now. You've been told to leave, but you're still here in a private residence, you stupid bitch. What the fuck are you doing? Miami PD about to show up, arrest you. You're gonna look dumb in front of 11,000 people.
So when I get a nigga,
we about to hit 12,000 live viewers.
So you hear what she's saying? When I get a nigga to da-da-da-da-da, now she finna start talking greasy. Black men, she's talking to you. She wants you to put in the slight work. She wants you to put in that slight work for her. She wants you to ruin your life and catch a body in order for her to feel some type of gratification for getting kicked off of the podcast.
Thank you for the entertainment. We're getting paid. The longer you stay here, you don't bitch. We gonna keep degrading you. They're not even able to look you up because we're taking Instagram off the description.
why he got his shit?
Okay.
So you heard the other sister said, I don't know her, but I am a black woman. So this is a sister who's got her mind together, at least somewhat. Later on, she ended up going to sleep on the podcast. But this is a sister who has got her mind together. She's going to come up in the screen and she's going to try and console her. Now, this point, I got a little nervous because I thought she was going to like straight do some dumb shit and jump off the balcony, because we have seen a lot of sisters taking a fall lately. So, you know, I didn't know what to expect at this point.
He got his shit.
You're sure on the low, I'd smash, right? You don't lie to you, I'd smash.
So that nigga nasty as fuck talking about heel smash, along with the other 28% of y'all niggas on a slow night. I love y'all though. Y'all.
Oh my God, I'm stressed out.
Listen.
What is stress?
What's gonna happen?
Entertainment.
Go ahead, what's gonna happen? You ain't gonna do shit. Your guys ain't gonna do shit. Shut the fuck up.
Your tummy is holding too.
So it's been damn near 20 minutes past the time she said she would gladly leave. I just want to make note of that.
Let's go to badboymembership.com and join the Bad Boy membership. I agree. There's absolutely no way that they would not know how to handle themselves in these type of situations.
That's facts.
I'm telling you.
That's why I like badboymembership.com.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me on Instagram, Care Bear, CAAREBARE.
She's being led right now.
Exactly. See?
Amazing.
All of you 11,000 viewers.
What's your Instagram again?
Care Bear.
How do you spell care? How do you spell
It's like CAAREBARE. B. Yeah, BARE.
Wait, what's your Instagram?
Laura, LAURA.
Yeah, no, let her stay. The cops are gonna come to arrest her. It's gonna be comedy. Can't wait.
_5. That is LAURA _XOX.
Destiny, get off the balcony.
God,
Get off the balcony.
that's the fucking address, bitch. Let's go.
Cool. What are they?
So she gave the niggas who are supposed to be putting in the work the address to their apartment. And she literally called a fake Pookie and Ray Ray hit on the Fresh and Fit podcast live on air. These are your educated sisters. She literally called a hit live on air. Okay? That's fucking crazy.
So X_5. That is LAURA_XOX.
Destiny, get off the balcony. Get off the balcony.
That's the fucking address, bitch.
God, the motherfucking address, bitch. Let's go. What the fuck?
Let's go.
Cool. What are they gonna do?
Don't worry about nothing
Cool.
tonight. I've been past that part.
All right, awesome. You need to go get on the diet though.
No, you need to go get some dick.
Badboymembership.com.
This message is sponsored by Uber. Your driver has a
Your Bad Boy membership is a program, is a membership that has programs filled with over 30 plus years of experience with
Yo, your bags are front.
And it teaches you beautiful women like this.
Exactly.
You know, all these beautiful women here.
All these beautiful women here.
Teaches you how to.
Amazing. You guys are actually sweet sometimes.
And this is why I guess when they get back,
This is why people should go to Bad Boy Membership.
XXSophia.xx. Follow me.
Yo.
Show your Instagram. Everyone wants to know. There we go. Everyone wants to know. Yes, everybody.
Wait, let her get her shout out in. I see you. Women supporting women, let her get her shout out. There we go. XXSophia.xx. OnlyFans content.
Yeah, you did.
You guys, these comments are really hilarious. They crack me up. I love them. They're funny.
No, she is. They said it in the chat. She was crazy.
As soon as I seen that degree, I was like, "That's trouble."
They want your IG.
Myron is
They're requesting.
Yo, it's about to hit 12,000. Let's go. Let's go. Share this with all your friends.
So she's still there. She's still there. And guys, let me tell you something. She's not, this can happen anytime. This can happen to anybody. This can happen to anybody. Dude, I've been in situations where these sisters will not leave my crib. I've been in situations where, dude, this one time, okay, I'm going to tell a story. I'm going to tell a story. All right, guys. So one time I was dealing with this chick, and she was a chick from high school, okay? She was a chick from high school. Wasn't giving me no play in high school, all right? And it wasn't like I was really trying to rock with her in high school anyway. She was actually dating. The funny thing is she was dating one of my homeboys because I played basketball. She was dating one of my homeboys on the basketball team. And then she cheated on him with my other homeboy on the basketball team because she ended up sucking my other homeboy's dick under the bleachers. So she was fucking with two basketball players. One of them she was fucking with, and they were like boyfriend, girlfriend. Then she cheated on him with my other homeboy who was playing basketball, and she gave him head under the bleachers, okay? So that's what you got to know about Shorty right there. So obviously me knowing her and knowing she was a freak, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fuck. All right. And I actually dropped like this like mini EP. It was like a 4-song EP, or was it 6 songs? It was something between like 4 or 6 songs EP called Info $, on all streaming platforms, but you can check it out. And there was a song that she really liked. It was called Middle Passage, and she really liked the song. And after that, she was like heavily choosing on me, like hitting me up every day. When can we hang? Whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play it cool, whatever. Cause she really wasn't, showing me this type of love in high school, whatever. I'm gonna just kick it. So eventually I let her come through. All right. She pulled up in like a trench coat type vibe, right? And she was like a super tall woman. Like, honestly, like she was taller than me. She was like at least 6'1", 6'2". So it was like, and I'm 5'8". So imagine me like fucking this big old tall bitch, you know what I mean? And so literally she comes in with like this trench coat or whatever, and then like lingerie, whatever, and you know, we start fucking, okay. And I was clapping the cheeks and whatnot. Then I finished. Then she wanted to go for round 2. I was like, nah, I ain't really feeling no round 2. You know, I'm off you type shit. And then like I went out to grab some water. I come back, she all up under the covers, getting comfy, like sleeping in the bed, like she was finna go, you know, like it was a slumber party or some shit. I'm like, and this was not when I was playing football. I was like, I got practice tomorrow, so you gonna have to go. I gotta wake up at 6:30. Oh nah, well, you know, we could just, you know, I'll leave early in the morning, but I just want to nah, that's not how we rolling. You got to get up out of here. I didn't let no one sleep over my crib, especially when I was playing football, because I had to be ready for the next day. Okay. And she was like, nah, I don't want to go. And I was like, you're going to have to go. And she was like, nah, you ain't just finna fuck me and then kick me out like that. I ain't one of them hoes. Like I'm like, oh my God, no. So that was like one of the last times I was really dealing with him. I ain't gonna cap. That was like one of the last times. I probably did like 2 or 3 more sisters who I like dealt with, but that time really scarred me. And she would not leave. She would not get out, bruh. She wouldn't get out. And she was just sitting on the bed like this. Oh, my dog. I accidentally moved the chair on my dog. Her little crying ass. But she was sitting on the bed like this. And I was like, yo, you gotta go, you gotta leave. And then she was like, like, you know, typical attitude shit, like, shit, you gonna have to I guess you're gonna have to drag me out this bitch. I'm like, bruh. So I just sat there for a little bit. And then I actually thought of a strategy that would get her to leave. So I believe this strategy was implemented in Cuba with the CIA, where I forgot exactly who they did it to, but they like played like some was it hip hop or was it like heavy metal shit? They were playing like some music really loud outside the nigga's crib, and then he ended up surrendering or whatnot. But I just started playing like some heavy metal shit loud as fuck in my room. And I had these big ass speakers, which I still have them today. And they're just and the motherfucker's on the screen. He's like, and like screamo shit. And dude, it took her 5 minutes. She was like, oh, okay, you want some weird shit. I got to get out of here. Like, got her out right there. So, hey, man, if you got an unruly sister and she's not leaving your crib, bro, play some heavy metal shit. Trust me, it works.
12,000 people. We need 12,000 likes. Yeah, we need 12,000 likes. Yeah, facts.
Let's do it.
Listen, where else can you go
or shit like this happens
to take attention whoring to the next level? Only fresh and fit after hours.
Hey, I mean, let's get you guys here, so.
I know.
Bad Boy Membership. Badboymembership.com. It is exactly how it sounds. You spell it exactly how it sounds. Badboymembership.com.
You know what's interesting about the badboymembership.com is that a lot of guys get on that website and they
still there.
How to attract beautiful women, the women at the table, the women on the couch. You know, and it allows them to avoid women like this that's smelling them.
It's like, you ever watch the show No More Pain on here? It's just subject to anything like beauty.
And this is where alcohol
It's crazy.
What is that?
That's the art, the Japanese art of flower
Oh, that's beautiful. No, I actually just started my business, so this is something very new. I started it around Mother's Day.
Oh wow!
And so, but it was actually amazing. Like I handed out so many flowers.
Guys, never go back and forth with these types of chicks, bro. Never go back and forth with these types of chicks. It can only lead to trouble. These women are on a whole nother level, bruh. It's crazy, man. It's crazy to see this in real life, because it's like, I know a lot of guys have been through this, okay? I know a lot of guys have been through this. All right. So this is like real life shit. This shit happens all the fucking time. I don't think y'all really understand. And maybe if you're not out here dating like that and you don't have much experience dating and whatnot, you probably don't know. But I'm telling you right now that this happens more often than you would think.
To so many people, and I was just like, honestly, really impressed.
Okay.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I thought you've been doing it for a long time.
No, but you know what? The power of what we have now, which is every tool in the game. We got YouTube, we got TikTok, we got Instagram, we got all these amazing platforms where you can learn anything in. You can learn anything in.
Just like the platform badboymembership.com.
Just like the platform. Wait, hold on. Bad Boy Membership. Yeah, I got to
So
talk
listen,
about
what do they get when they go to badboymembership.com?
I'm glad you asked.
What about Bad Girl?
Oh,
Do you guys make that either?
We're not experts in being bad
Oh,
girls.
damn, you need to be that me. I just got that. Wait, but what about
Hold on, let's hear what bad boy membership.
You're open right now. You're trespassing. You're dumb. I can legally grab you by your neck and throw you out this motherfucker.
Oh,
shit.
I dare you to. Do it.
He said, do it. I'm dead.
I'll do it.
All the hoes was like, no. Bruh. It's so fucking crazy that she's still there. This is how bad it is, y'all. This is how bad it is. Like the video. Share the video. She's calling hits on live.
Yo, we hit 12,000, nigga.
He said it's clear you don't miss a meal for real.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna need at least 6,000 likes though.
Exactly. Get the likes up. Get the likes up.
You really haven't missed a meal. I know that.
We have 5.1 thousand likes. We need at least 6,000 guys. So you need to push the like button right now. Make fake accounts. Do whatever you gotta do. Push the like button right now.
Yo, shout out to the genius of Fresh and Fit. Shout out to the genius of
We had 6,000 likes. Grab her by the neck and shut her
This is the Fresh and Fit.
Pure genius.
Yo, and I told all my people to
Literally said she would gladly leave and she sat her ass down. What the fuck?
so they're really if you don't
They love arguing.
actually, you guys are watching us. We're watching this.
Police is so fucking slow.
Yes,
This is why Myron ain't no Night Rider.
you live in Miami. What do you expect? This shit happens all the time.
Like, oh god, this guy's
At the time, everybody's clubbing right now. That's what
Somebody suggested
Shout out to Big Mo.
dating app of BLK to Myron once, and he said,
Shout out to Chris.
"Fuck that, I ain't no Night Rider." That's exactly
Shout out my nigga Fresh.
why he didn't deal with this shit. He had to go get a bullhorn to deal with these.
So guys, if you're just coming in, we have an unruly sister who basically is getting kicked off of the podcast by Myron because she was acting all wild and shit. And it's been 20 to 30 minutes where after she said she would gladly leave and she's still fucking here. So much so that they had to call the police on her.
Just on hand. That's very genius.
You're going right now saying
Wait, so you have your own YouTube?
I do.
And it's been, you said you've done it for a minute.
6 years.
6 years. Oh, so you've had something like this happen?
So she said he had booty shorts on, but his shorts are literally like, they're probably like 6 inches away from his knees. Like, I don't know how those are booty shorts, but okay.
No, I don't bring.
No, he gets it so much.
YouTube channel called
Modern Life Dating. You can find me there. I do my live streams.
Nice.
Can we just do like live streams about dating?
And you ladies own cryptocurrency?
No, I do.
Big Mo, move to the other side. Move all the way to the other side. All the way to the other side. Move in front of the camera. Right there. So you can see it. Good job, Big Mo. Yo, shout out to Big Mo.
Shit is embarrassing. Here's the other sister. She tried to help her out. It didn't work.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this
Yo, this bitch still talking?
like
she's still going, bro.
Soundproof speakers, all that type of shit. He could have been
What's funny is Michelle.
Yo, you could have been left though. On some real shit. You could have been left though. Where's your ride at?
Yeah.
It's lit, bitch.
Nobody wants to pick her up.
Right. Who would pick this up?
Every last fucking Uber canceled on it. Every Uber canceled on it. Every Lyft canceled on it. That's fucked up. Yo, all of the Uber drivers in the area are watching the show right now, and they will not come pick her up. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm crying right now.
Yo, every fucking Lyft driver is watching Fresh and Fit, and they're like, no.
Wow. I mean, the fact she has the stamina. This is how you know that she's dating a brother, because only black men will deal with this back and forth shit. Only, bruh. This is how you know she dating a bum nigga, okay? She's not dealing with nobody who's having no legal real paper, okay?
Nah, I'm not picking that bitch up. I would go back to work at the 7 No.
We're gonna get 13,000 viewers at this point.
Yo, happy belated birthday to the big homie Chris.
Aaron.
Happy belated birthday to the homie Chris.
What was that?
Happy birthday, Chris.
Yeah.
Yo, is she going?
No.
Oh no!
Wow.
Oh shit, she's still rolling.
She's still there. Now she reading the chats. Look at her tummy. It's coming all out. It's coming all out.
Still here.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here because he's still bothering me.
Yo, why you?
He's still bothering. You're in their fucking crib, but he's bothering you. This is the logic. This is the delusion.
Filibustering.
Remove yourself from the situation, girl.
Yo, your car still ain't come. Now you camping now.
You're
Come on,
affecting our
son.
business at this point.
I don't give a fuck about y'all
We know
business.
that.
Nobody
Could you
has
just
to
like
bother me.
could you respectfully leave?
Why the fuck?
You heard her. I don't give a fuck about your business. Oh my God. This is what we talking about, guys. This is what we talking about when we're talking about, like, I don't see how people are still trying to act like this isn't a thing. That sisters aren't just completely out of pocket, bruh. Nobody has waited this long to leave. It's crazy.
Because there's 4 people here.
What happened? I could have very
Listen. At this point, there's 4 people who
at this point,
it's been less than 10 minutes to be clear.
Listen.
I could have sat on there and waited for my car. But what happened is
if you gonna hang around, can we see some tricks on the pole?
You got some money?
No.
Oh, wow. And I just went to her page and she's got an OnlyFans. Oh, she's actually got a YouTube too. She's actually got a YouTube channel too. She's actually got a YouTube channel too. So maybe we'll break down some of her YouTube shit as well.
We're nothing. With nothing. This is a fake.
I got no money in my pocket.
So you heard her. How many hundreds you got in your pocket? This is how you tell that she's dealing with black men. Let's keep it a buck. Dusty broke niggas, okay? Dusty broke niggas. Like, who even carries cash anymore? I'm trying to figure this out, bruh. Who even carries cash? How many hundreds you got in your pocket? As if that's a signifier of you having money. Most people who have real money, they don't wear it.
My money's digital, baby. My money's digital, baby.
Versace shirt.
No, big question. How much money in your pocket?
None.
You will never see the inside.
She's saying how much money in your pocket when all of those microphones are like $200 each, probably more. And there's like fucking 30 of them sitting right in front of her. She's so stupid. I mean, it's crazy.
Out of my pockets, baby girl, ever.
You already admitted ain't nothing in there. You said it already. It's some money in your pocket. It's money in your pocket.
Zero.
You got fake jewelry.
I got no money.
Therefore, do you got money in your pocket?
You got on fake jewelry. Bruh, I guarantee the niggas that she's dealing with all wear fake jewelry. Come on.
Like them fucking hoops is real.
Yo, let me see
them shits because I'm broke. Let me see them shits because I'm broke. No, I'm joking. I don't want to see that. I'm good.
I wear real jewelry, so like I said, that shit right there.
All my shit fake. 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 That's why I need to go to badboymembership.com. To buy some fucking jewelry to get
Nothing.
How much money in your pocket? This is what's supposed to signify the value of a man. And this is why we have so many single mothers, because all you have to do is be sagging your pants, wear a do-rag, and pull out $200 and they fucking.
He's wearing basketball shorts. There's no pockets.
You're still here.
You're still here.
Can we play Metal Gear Solid?
Can nobody filibuster like a
So just to be fair, all these niggas popping shit and couldn't pull out. Nobody pulled out $100. Please not.
You're better than us. You pull out $100.
Hey, cops here.
That's great.
Listen,
stand over here and get arrested for the camera.
So the police pulled up. Thank God.
Yo, they dapping Chris. They dapping Chris.
Somebody said those Shure mics are actually $400 each, brand new. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, these chicks have no concept. They have no concept of finances, money, what it takes to run a business, inputs, outputs, overhead. They have no idea.
They know what it is. Tase her. Don't tase her, bro. You know, pepper spray, it'll get to us. Open the window.
Pepper spray her, then tase her.
Listen. This is ridiculous.
1 in the chat for pepper spray, 2 for tase. Go.
She trying to explain the situation to them. She doesn't understand the law, obviously.
Oh my God. I am so grateful right now because I watched this shit on the internet and
it's happening right now.
It's happening right now. Shout out to
Oh,
badboymembership.com. You feel me? I need y'all to go to badboymembership.com.
They all want her to be tased, so see what you choose in the chat.
You know what's interesting? The other day I was on badboymembership.com.
Yo, the cops are here and she's still.
She said he's homeless, just to be clear. What? Come on.
Filibustering. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, baby girl. Later. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Listen, I miss her already.
I miss her. I really do miss her. She has big ass titties. I smash.
God, I would not trust her alone in my room though. I was like, you gotta go. She doesn't come like it's.
She looked like she ain't had no gag reflexes, so I'm with it. I'm with it all day.
How can you say that just by looking at her?
Oh, we can tell. See, you're 19, baby. You don't really know about certain
All right, so she was escorted out. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, what I want to do is I want to show you just how the thottery, bruh. And like I said, this is who we're supposed to be dating. This is who black men we're supposed to take this in, and it doesn't matter about her flaws or her past. We're just supposed to take this type of woman on, no questions asked, just because she's a sister and we suppose, like, come on, bruh. This is the type of look. The OnlyFans is the first link. The OnlyFans is the first link. Okay. And this is what we're supposed to deal with.
Any black man who is with a woman who's not an African herself is going to have a difficult time getting respect from me. I believe black men need to be with black women. The black family is under attack. Only 1 out of every 4 black women gets married. The black woman is last likely to get married. She's the last married, the first divorced. We have what? 2/3 of our children being raised by working class and impoverished single black female-led households. The destruction of a nation begins in the home of its families. And if we want to save black people, we have to save the black family. And in order to do that, black men have to commit themselves to black women.
All right, so we're supposed to commit ourselves to this train wreck. And wow, she is letting it all hang out. And guess what, guys? The OnlyFans is free. The OnlyFans subscription is free. So let me see what she got on here and see if it's safe for work. Okay, some of the shit she's got locked. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This ain't it, bruh. Hold on. Wow. Wow. I ain't gonna lie though, on the OnlyFans, she kind of busting it wide open. I'm not gonna lie, okay? But you could definitely see how she looked in real life, and it is not appealing. Okay. And she's doing all types of slutty shit on OnlyFans, obviously. Showering for niggas. It's ridiculous. And this is who we're supposed to be cuffing, man. It's crazy. But anyways, let's go to her YouTube channel. She actually has 96 subscribers. So guys, make sure you go and subscribe to her YouTube. It is Nisi Blanco. If you want to hear some of her music, I'm not gonna play it all, honestly. Cooking Dope TV, I guess, is what she's talking about. Maybe those are the goons that she called. I'm not going to play her music, though, because it's probably copyright shit. Okay, let's see. So she's performing. I'm dead. Literally, this is the same outfit. God damn, that's her favorite outfit. You can't make this shit up, y'all. You cannot make this shit up. She's wearing the same exact outfit. She's wearing the same outfit that she wore on April 22nd. And she's supposed to be, and I'm not saying you can't wear the same outfit, okay? But she's talking, oh, pull your dick out, pull your money out, pull the $100 out, da-da-da-da-da. Okay? But then she's wearing the same struggle outfit to this performance, that tired-ass skirt and that tired-ass crop top, exposing it all, okay? And she's wearing the same exact outfit that she wore on the podcast. That must be her favorite outfit, okay? Here you go. As you can see, it looks like she might have put a jacket on, though, as well. She put some type of, like, linen over the tank top. So she tried to make it look a little classy. But, bruh, the same outfit. Look, this is the same outfit. The same skirt and the same tank top. She just got the little fleece lining over it. So, guys, man, I'm just trying to tell you, this is what we dealing with. I tried. I'm straight on it. I tried. I'm straight on it, guys. But like you see, she called her goons to pull up. She called a hit on live. And we're supposed to take this type of woman seriously, man. It's crazy, bruh. It's crazy. So anyways, man, you already know what it is. I definitely wanted to break that down. We are 2 hours in. It was a great live stream. Make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that super trap, that Cash App, that PayPal if you are rocking with the stream. And do not forget, guys. Do not forget.
I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani.
Okay, so it is the Black Gen Z mindset. Like I said, make sure you guys go like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we are going to close it out with the brother Genquavius. Peace, guys. I'll see you on maybe Sunday or Tuesday. It depends. If something happens, I'll see you on Sunday. If something doesn't happen, then it'll be Monday, not Tuesday, Monday. Okay, so guys, we go live Monday and Thursday and sometimes Sunday. So just to put it out there. All right, guys. See y'all. Peace.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Medgar Evers, and it's a very tranquil scene compared to just a couple hours ago where a drive-by shooting
just took place. Excuse me. I'm getting live updates as we speak. I've just been updated to the amount of casualties from this drive-by shooting, and I'm getting reports that 2 people were actually declared deceased and 27 others were shot and injured but are in stable condition. And although we must pray for the families of the fallen, we must also praise God for the aim of the super gremlin. If you want to know more about the victims of this crime, make sure you add BGZM News 17 on Patreon at www.patreon.com/blackgenzmindset. Also, don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment on the video to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this gun violence in the streets. For more hard-hitting news coverage from the community, by the community, I'm Genquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
And cut.
All right, dog. Let's get the out of here before these niggas come back.
Whoa. Yo. Ain't that nigga J?
Nah, that ain't me. That ain't me.
He just went live
That ain't
with
me.
that funky ass suit on. That's that nigga.
That's not me.
Hey, get that nigga.
Genquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia. Pray for me.
Gang violence and other kind of